What?
Hey!
Dude!
There's a thing over here!
You can kind of tell the good guys from the bad guys. Like, you can tell that that's evil, right? That it's gonna cause you some trouble.
I know to be careful around flowers now.
Oh, little winky
did she
face. Yeah.
Does she like...
Take a look.
I don't know. I was just giving you the hints.
No, Donald Duck was worried.
You're gonna die. You know, no big deal.
And then it just explodes in his face.
Just,
And then it just turns out to be nothing.
yeah. It just turns
We're all
out.
clear.
It's okay, and then...
Oh wait, no, that's the Keyblade. Just kidding. Oh. Sora! Watch out! Oh, this is from Marluxia. This is his kind of nobodies. Is that they're mainly flower manifestations, so he uses flowers as his weapon. Like his main weapon is a scythe, but flower petals, red flower petals come out when you fight Marluxia.
Rapunzel, Flynn, stay back.
No, I want to help you fight.
I've been doing it already, so you
I
know.
know, but I'm afraid you can't hurt these guys with a frying pan. Trust me. on
Roasted.
this. Flynn, could you explain?
No problem. Knowing when to flee is one of my specialties.
Ah, the best.
Come on, Rapunzel. Gotta go.
These are a little bit more dangerous than the Heartless. That's why.
I want to stay and slug it out too, but my sidekicks have it covered.
All right. Please be careful, Sora.
I love you.
We're gonna go make out over here. So just do whatever. Coolio.
And Sora's like, you got
To
protection?
be nobodies.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, this is way different. I'm waiting for the ability where I can actually, like, when I get hit in the air, you know, it kind of stuns you. There's an ability that you can press, like, a certain button where you don't have to take that knock damage and then just wait till you fall to the ground. Aerial recovery, that's what it's called. And I want it so bad because I hate getting hit and then you're just stunned in the air for, like, a really long time. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Donald Flare, dude, that's awesome. It's like I'll use my teammates as a finisher sometimes. That's really cool. Like that. That's awesome. We're gonna use some double arrows. There we go.
What is your charge for?
The
Like,
charge?
like above your health meter, there's a charge thing.
Oh, that's for using this shot lock command, so it locks onto enemies. And so I don't have any more to do the special.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's a pretty much it does like a lot of damage, or it shoots like energy beams to all the enemies that you lock onto. And the only way to recharge it, I believe, is through your save points and stuff like that. So that's the only way to recharge, unfortunately. But, wait, wasn't he knocked out? That's crazy.
I thought he was.
Yeah, I guess if you use that when he's knocked out, or you can still use it, and it wakes him up.
Unless he just woke up and then...
And then that's kind of where it was.
I don't know.
Boom! Counter slash. Another special.
Another one.
Wait, reprisals. X after successful blocks to perform a variety of counter attacks known as reprisals. Nice. More cool things.
Mortal things.
Yes.
You know who uses nobodies?
Uh-oh.
Go, go, go.
That tail is so cute because it just flips around all the
Wiggle,
time.
wiggle, wiggle.
I know you're there.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Oh, it's the cutest thing. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is not good.
Husbands. Now, why would you say that?
Uh-oh.
Because bossing around nobodies? That's the old organization. Why? Are you in the real one too? Good for you.
My name is Marluxia.
Ooh.
Yes, that is correct.
You've already...
How
I guess he doesn't remember
interesting
that.
to see you again, Sora.
That's weird. I guess he doesn't remember.
Again?
Oh yeah, Sora's memories were wiped out completely in Chain of Memories. As he progressed further through the dungeon, he lost his memories. So he doesn't remember this dude, but obviously they had a giant showdown.
It's those memories I'd soon erase.
Damn.
I don't know what you're saying.
Nor should you. Nor will you ever, for that matter. Now, if you'll permit me, I've come to ask a favor.
Could $5?
Por favor.
You have got to be kidding me.
Avocado?
Please hear what I have to say. I'm sure you've noticed.
No, I haven't.
Nope.
Well, perhaps not.
Nope.
What do you
But
trust?
you should know that maiden with you, Rapunzel, is the very light of this world.
Oh,
I would see you guard her from its dark horrors.
maybe.
Starting with you, right?
All the organization seeks is balance. You must understand.
Oh,
Our
he wants to use
objective is
you
not to
against the
clash with
mother.
light.
Oh.
We seek to complement it. Use that keyblade to keep Rapunzel safe.
Sketchy, sketchy. Well,
Rapunzel's light. Oh. Hey, where did they go?
You told him to run
Yes,
off.
They must have run on ahead.
Then we better go find them.
Are you gonna go find him?
I think I'm gonna go find him.
Like what that guy said.
Really grinds my gears.
Better find Rapunzel before he does.
Alright, let's see what we can find.
You drink my Mountain Dew?
Yada, bada, bada. Oh. Oh, you're saying that there's some ingredients over here. Alright. Rosemary, heaven engulfs you in light. Yeah.
Nice.
Some Interpool for you guys.
Just gonna slay these monkeys.
I smack monkeys.
Smack
Smack those monkeys all day long!
all
All day long! Oh, dude. So tell us about this new app that you got. So it's, I mean, it's new to me, and I just downloaded it. But what is it all about? I mean, I guess we can
Alright.
say the name. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, probably. Yubo, I guess. It's not new. I mean, it was originally called Yellow. That's
Okay.
when it was good. Then it just turned to trash, like Tinder and stuff
Yeah.
like that. It's kind of like a dating app, but it's just for friends, I guess. You swipe right and left, you just make friends.
Yeah.
Whatever. They have a live section where you can just go live. People can find you. Kind of like Live Me, but typically just like whoever. I don't even know, but there's like a title that you can just click on, or see like what their topic is or something, if they're talking about something interesting, or they just even have like a flag as their title. So like it's just really sporadic.
Yeah.
But you can watch your friends go live, or just see people's conversations. You can chat with people individually, so it's kind of like a dating app, but just just for friends and stuff like
But
that.
you could use it as a dating app if you want to, right? Because like some people are there specifically for a dating app, correct?
Yeah, I mean that it used to be more centered towards a dating app when it was called Yellow,
Right.
but now it like changed, and I think I don't even know what the things were, but I think they had like such a young audience when it was
First starting
back
out.
then, but now they've like started getting more.
Nice.
But basically, this is like the TikTok of all things.
Nice.
So it's like a joke. This app is like one of the worst dating apps you can get.
Yeah.
So that's basically
I just
what
don't.
it is.
Yeah, I mean,
But
like,
it's just for funny memes that you just swipe left, swipe right, have a good laugh.
so there's nothing interesting that's happened throughout the app that you've noticed? Or any funny stories?
Funny stuff. I mean, like I have a number of people that have like tried adding me.
Yeah.
Some cute people.
Yeah.
Otherwise, let's see. Definitely just like a number of people and random conversations. Like one person named Sarah was like, "Hey," with a smiley face, and I replied with, "Hey, what are you doing? I'm just watching YouTube. How about you? Watching TV? Cool. What are you watching?" And then she was like, "I was watching the news, love." And then like the conversation just like went dead from there. Like nothing else happened.
Yep.
So there's like a number of those. Talk about just random things like, oh, snowboarding or where do you live.
So nothing actually like manifested where something cool happened or something like scandalous happened or anything like that.
Oh my god. Alright, so here's a story.
Yeah.
Story time with a Beano.
Yeah, dude.
Back when it was yellow. Actually, I don't think I told you this. Before we met, it was the summer of 2017.
You had that app before we met?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, and so that's when it was called Yellow. And I matched with this Asian chick, and we actually hit it off pretty well. And we actually started like talking, whatever,
Yeah.
and she would call me, and we'd like be on the phone for like 3 or 4 hours.
Was she local?
Yeah, she lived like 30 minutes away, or like 20 minutes away.
Nice.
So it was pretty cool.
Okay.
And then when we went to, then like after like talking for like hours and hours, like for a couple days straight, like on the phone, then like we finally decided to meet up sometime. So I went over to her house, and it's funny because like I don't know why I really didn't see this or expect it, but she was like 4'11", and I'm
so short, yeah.
and I'm 6'4", so like there's an extreme vast height difference.
Oh yeah, and she never once like you guys never once talked about heights?
I think we might have, but it just like it didn't really hit that perspective.
Right.
And let's see. I don't remember if it was around Halloween time or not. But I think it was around Halloween, maybe that October. So we might have met, but
Okay.
like we weren't really hanging out then. But anyways, we went out for a walk, so we were like outside the house, and so that's where like it was really weird because I felt like I was walking with a child.
Yeah.
And then we went inside the house. We just like watched. I think that's where she brought up Riverdale, and I was like, "You look like this guy, whatever."
Archie.
Yeah. And then she wanted to cuddle, so like she like grabbed my arm and like started like advancing a lot.
Evan! You could have been a man sooner! What's wrong with you?
It was really weird.
Why was it weird?
Like, her family was in the other room,
oh yeah, that's weird.
and then
But
and
they
like,
weren't gonna come in, right?
but the fact that like we hadn't hung out at all before this, it was just like
Yeah, no, it's fine.
whatever.
Okay.
And I mean, yes, it would have been fine. It's just like
Damsel in danger.
I liked her personality and whatever on the phone, but just like being in person, there's like these different vibes. I don't know how to explain it. You know, like it was cool, like being her friend, but and then actually, let's see. After that, yeah, I didn't know. Like really, I wish I did something else. I wish I did something different, and now
Yeah.
I know better. But I did ghost her, and I feel bad for that. Really bad. Like,
So maybe she's watching this video.
yeah, who knows?
She goes a couple more feet, and you'll find her. You can date her, and then boom, it all works out.
But yeah, so that was yeah, that was like before we really like actually started hanging out.
That's hilarious, dude.
So that was all going on while you and on your drama going on.
Oh yeah, dude. It's crazy hearing all these parallel stories. You know, things that were happening with my life versus yours.
Cause yeah, like I didn't really ever go on. I think that was like the first date thing I've been on since. Yeah, cause that was like right after I started getting over this one chick from the cruise
Yeah.
that I went on. So yeah, that was all interesting. But how about you? Any funny, interesting stories from dating apps?
No.
Because actually,
nothing yet.
I want to get him on the show. My friend Matt from my sci-fi class.
Okay.
He has.
That's not the one that helped us with the video, right? For filming as a teacher, like he was.
Oh no, that's
Some other dude?
Somebody else.
Okay.
But anyways, my buddy Matt that I have class with, he has way too many stories, and he's like always going on dates with girls. He just doesn't try. It's just like he just does it.
Right.
And he's he's really funny. But we'll have to get him on the show and like have him interview him for like all the things that he's done. Like he has these crazy text messages, like these what do you call them?
Threads?
Yeah, basically conversations.
Yeah.
Through like these dating apps, and they just get wild. So I'll have to.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's just something else out of this world.
Yeah, well, let's put it on the agendas.
Put it on the track.
Put on the track. Put on the track. Oh, goodness gracious.
And say if I had like other topics of conversation.
Yeah.
But they got deleted because they didn't save.
Oh, yep. No worries.
No, it's not okay or thrown.
Yeah, it's all good. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, I'm just trying to get past this level. I gotta go find Rapunzel, dude. And maybe find the moms, too.
Maybe find love. Love.
Well, there's a lot going on here.
Some ladies.
Alright, I don't see a treasure map. So maybe the one up here, maybe? Nope. I see a poster up there.
Oh, it was interesting earlier today. So, talking about like the parallels of what we were doing. Artie was looking at some photographs in my house, and when I was like 9 years old, and just to put it in perspective, Arturo was like 18.
Yeah.
Or 18 or 19 at the time.
It's almost illegal.
Yep. And,
Still is illegal. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm almost 18.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
Then we get smashed!
Dick.
Big.
Let me smash.
But yeah, cool. But yeah, that was funny because like I keep thinking about like where our lives where you were at in one age and where I was at in another age.
Because like when Artie was 18, I was in like the 3rd grade.
Yep.
You know?
That's crazy to think about.
Like he was just graduating high school, and I was just like, "Yep, I just started homeschooling."
Yeah.
That is what. As soon as you quit high school, I started homeschooling.
I don't want to talk about it. It's insane, man. It's crazy to think about all this stuff. And we somehow met, and then boom, we started this. It was like the perfect time. I told you I don't believe in coincidences, right? Like I believe everything happens for a reason because I've had too many miracles, too many things happen where I'm like, I'm pretty sure my life is guided now by, it's protected by something greater. Nice. Is what I believe. But who knows?
Ooh.
As far as this goes, yeah. We gotta get this.
You gotta put on the track.
Put on the track. I put on the track.
Alright, so you're going through this, but you're trying to find.
I'm trying to find Rapunzel again, and I'm just trying to follow the map so I can at least go to like a specific location, so I can put on the track. You know what I mean? Boom, 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 boom. Level 2.
Nice.
Can I switch?
Oh, now not to get too serious, but I did have like kind of a serious based question regarding our lady friends.
Yeah.
How do you like as a general term? How do you forget about somebody, or how do you deal with either heartbreak or when somebody rejects you?
I actually was gonna make a video about that.
And how do you try to cope with that?
I was gonna make a video about that because I'm going through something like that as well, where I don't know, I messed things up with this girl pretty bad, and ultimately I was showing the weakness when I shouldn't have, and I wasn't being a man, I guess. And everyone tells me she's not worth your time. Don't forget about her. But I'm like, I can't. She's one of the few people that I was able to relate to, who I actually like hanging out with, and I fell in love at first sight, you know. And it was hard because, you know, we worked together and all this stuff, and all this crazy stuff happened, and I fell in love the first time I saw her, and it was insane. We have a lot of things in common too, but the only thing is that it seemed like we were a perfect match. But what made me realize that, like, made me feel a little bit better was, yeah, even though we went on like a date or two, right, and we had our fun moments. Mm-hmm. Of just being together, it felt awesome just to be with her. But I wasn't paying attention to the signs, so I was almost fooling myself that it was something else than what it was, right? So I did and said some things that, you know, you're just not supposed to say because it comes off as weak, and then it comes off as whatever. So ultimately, you know, I learned my lesson through that, through how to take it slow with ladies, as it were. But all in all, there was some things that I did do right, that I know that, like, me as a person, you know, I'm genuinely, I care about people. So like there's some things that no matter how I would have played it, this is the best version that I would have come up with. So there, you know, I kept playing it in my head, like, what are the things I did right? What are the things I did wrong with this person? Why didn't they want to hang out with me anymore? Why did I do this? And then, like, as I realized it, what was the greater thing? Most of it wasn't me. If a person really liked you, they would find excitement to want to hang out with you. They would find a reason to want to hang out with you. They would be excited to hang out with you if they liked you, you know? And I'm not talking about like as in romantically, or just like as in like friends. It could be whatever, but like if someone wants to like hang out with you or be with you, just as a general human being, like, they'll find a way, you know? No matter what. So then I realized, as I was paying attention to the cues of like why this person wouldn't want to see me again, she did warn me about a couple things, and for me, had I paid attention to the signs, you know, I could have played things right, and maybe would have still been together. But would it had been real happiness? Would I have to keep fighting towards how do I say this, up a hill for her affection? Would I have to keep playing games to have something real? You know what I mean? So, in that essence, I was just like, okay, maybe this could have worked out if I played my cards right. But the fact is, it didn't work out. There's nothing, you know, there's nothing you could have done differently in that time, because you didn't know. So whatever happened, happened, and there's no other way that it could have happened because you didn't know. But now, you do know. Now you know what went wrong. So now you can learn from that, right?
Yeah, just making those reflections so you know what you did wrong.
Yeah. So
I learning from everything.
Exactly. And I always thought, like, oh, maybe if I got one more chance, I could, like, if I just got one more day with her, I wouldn't mess it up. And you know what? Everyone keeps saying she's not worth your time because she would have, everything that you've done, and, you know, some of the stuff, she would have valued the things that you've done for her, where she wouldn't have ghosted you or given you that, like, at least gave you the time of day to hang out. You know what I'm saying? But the fact is, she didn't. That she's not worth my time. But the thing is, though, I was still in love with this chick, and the way I got over the heartbreak is slowly cutting off all connections is one, noticing why it didn't work. And the first thing is, then I have a strict policy of, like, if someone doesn't want to be with me, I'm not gonna do anything to, like, make them feel uncomfortable by being with them and all that stuff. I just cut myself completely out of their lives, right? That's usually what I do to get out of a heartbreak. And time is, like, the biggest thing that heals everything, which is what I'm going through right now. But then it clicked. It clicked for me that, like, one day I'm going to find someone that's going to be equally as excited to be with me, and someone that I'm going to actually match a lot better than the person whom I thought I was in love with. Yeah. That, you know, it's going to be okay, because, like, I'm going to find somebody. The way I see it is, I'm going to find a better version of that person. Yeah. That's the way I see it. As much as I still care, I love all of my all of the ladies that I've been with, and she wasn't really my girl. Like, we didn't date or any, like, we went on a date or two, but she wasn't my girlfriend or anything. So, like, obviously we had no emotional attachments. But the fact that I was ghosted, the fact that, you know, we still work together, and, like, the fact that I kept wanting to, like, prove and change things, you know, like, desperately wanting to change things.
I mean, you built an attachment.
I built an attachment without really wanting to. And then it got to the point where, like, I realized, it was at school, actually, when there was these really cute girls that were in front of us, and one of them kind of looked like her. And then it clicked. I'm like, there is a better version of this person somewhere out in the world, where now that I know how to make things better, or the right moves to play and the right things to do, it won't have to be as difficult to get them to go to hang out with me. You know, it'll naturally flow. It'll feel organic. It'll feel real. It'll feel better, and that's what I look forward to. Is that day where I'll meet a better version of them that's willing to hang out with me. That's willing to just easily like, hey, do you want to hang out today? Yep, let's do it. What do you want to do? You know, it shouldn't be like, do you want to hang out today? No, I don't feel comfortable with that. And it's like, well then what the fuck? You know?
Yeah, of course.
But that's just me. Like I was deeply in love with this person, but then I ultimately realized you can't change someone's mind, no matter how much you try, because ultimately, if it was meant to happen, it would have happened, and it just didn't happen that way. So yeah, the way I just think about it is cut off all connections. Start looking for, or don't even look for someone better. Just start living a better life. Just start living. Like, because honestly, this is, like, doing this, playing Kingdom Hearts, like, hanging out.
And it sounds cheesy as hell.
Yeah.
But if you can work on yourself, like, not in like the somewhat emotional way, but just, like you said, the focus on living your better life. Just don't worry about getting into a relationship. I think is, like, more of the thing.
Well,
just, like,
it'll organically happen. For example, like, if I start playing more shows, and then I meet someone that, like, comes up to me, is like, I really like your music, and I'd be like, oh cool, you know, whatever. But like, it'll feel like it would feel more natural. Like, it'll feel like we have something in common, like something more in common, and then something that binded us originally together is gonna like be more. You know, it's gonna mean more. It's gonna do more. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, you know, it hurts it's gonna hurt like hell. Whenever you get dumb like that, or whenever like you want to cut someone off, it hurts. But at the same time, it really is like, these people are not worth your time. Even as much as you try to be as nice as possible, they would have not. They don't deserve your time if they don't give you the respect to.
they're getting freaky.
Oh yeah. Oh, the horse. Back to this. Whoa! Look at that. Oh. Dude, the best. The best. This horse knows karate.
You are such a good boy.
Oh, the best.
Yes, you are.
I think that's his horse.
Yeah.
Are you all tired from chasing this bad man all over the place?
Excuse me?
Oh.
Nobody appreciates you, do they? Do they?
No.
Come on, he's a bad horse.
Oh, he's nothing but a big sweetheart.
Oh.
Isn't that right?
What?
Maximus?
Maximus.
Maximus.
Today is kind of the biggest day of my life.
Wow. Alright, right after this. Alright guys, our thingy just ended, so we're going to talk about more things about life lessons with Artie and Ibino-chan.
Vane and Tootsie.
Tootsie. Oh, day.
Also my birthday, just so you know.
Oh, shake the hand, horse. Shake the hand. Yes! The best! Alright guys, follow us on Facebook, like us on Twitter, whatever.
You're losing your mind, bro.
Send us a tweets. We'll catch you guys in like a minute.
Alright.
Bye.